Hi, I'm Damien O'Carroll, and today we're taking a look at the Mahindra XUV500. Now, Mahindra may not be the most well-known brand here in New Zealand, but globally, it's pretty huge. They're involved in everything from aerospace to energy to IT, and of course, SUVs. Now, the XUV500 has been in New Zealand before, but its previous generation was only available with a manual transmission, which limits its appeal somewhat in a market that really likes its autos. But the new model, it's got a 6-speed auto, new engine, and a bold new look. The XUV500 is powered by a 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine that generates 103 kilowatts of power and 330 newton meters of torque from as low as 1600 RPM. This means it's got a huge chunk of mid-range torque. It makes it really drivable around town and on the open road. Now, while those power and torque figures may not seem the biggest things on the planet, and let's face it, they're not, the engine is incredibly flexible and it's got the torque right where you need it, meaning it's actually quite brisk around town and out on the open road. The engine's hooked up to an all-new 6-speed automatic transmission that, in this particular model, drives through all 4 wheels. Now, while the XUV500's interior is comfortable enough and nicely laid out and well designed, it's quite a few hard plastics around. But that's not really a big problem when you consider the price. You get an incredibly well-equipped vehicle that's handsome and capable both on-road and off-road. Of course, one of the main advantages of an SUV is the huge amounts of space they have. The XUV500 has got more than 700 litres of cargo space, and if you fold all the seats down, it's more than 1,500 litres. But if you don't need all that cargo space, it's a full 7-seater as well. Just because it's a full 7-seater with huge amounts of cargo space doesn't mean you have to sacrifice any of the space in the second row. You've got huge amounts of legroom back here, and these big doors make getting in and out an absolute breeze. Up the front, you get all the expected features on a modern vehicle, like a multifunction steering wheel with controls for the audio, phone and cruise control, a touchscreen infotainment system that also doubles as a screen for the backing camera, and it's the only backing camera that I've ever come across that tells you on the screen how many centimetres you are from any particular obstacle that might be behind you. And while it doesn't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, Mahindra have got their own form of phone mirroring that uses this clever little app. Little app that mirrors almost everything you can do on the infotainment screen, including checking things like your fuel consumption, tyre pressure, and even changing the volume on the stereo. The XUV500 can tow 2,500 kgs on a brake trailer. It's got permanent 4-wheel drive with an all-wheel drive lock and hill descent control. So it's perfect for hauling a load during the week on the trailer or slinging the boat on the back during the weekends. So that's the Mahindra XUV500. It may not be the most well-known brand in New Zealand, but as an SUV, it's an incredibly compelling package. It's good looking, it's well equipped, and it's remarkably good value for money.